Greetings to everyone. As you can see on the screen, the topic that I will be discussing is about Region 4A Calabarzon. The objective of this lesson is to highlight the characteristic of people of Region 4A. Second is to determine the function and influence of the writers. And lastly, to identify famous places, authors, and their works. The regional capital is Calamba City, which is located in Laguna. The region is composed of 5 provinces, namely Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. It is also known as the Southern Tagalog mainland. The area is rich in history. It's where the Philippines' independence from Spain was first declared in 1898. It's also the birthplace of our national heroes such as Jose Rizal, which is from Calamba, Laguna, Emilio Aguinaldo from Kawit, Cavite, Apolinario Mabini from Tanawan, Batangas, and Miguel Balbar from Santo Tomas, Batangas. Cavite was named as the historical capital of the Philippines. It is the cradle of the Philippine Revolution and the birthplace of Philippine independence. It got its name from a Tagalog word which is kawit, which means hook in English. The land was formerly known as Tangway, where Spanish authorities constructed a fort from which the city of Cavite rose. One of the Cavite's historical places is Aguinaldo Shrine. It is located just in the front of Emilio Aguinaldo's home where the flag was waved, the site of the Declaration of Philippine Independence. The house was built in 1845. Together with his other 7 siblings, they lived under its roof. Next is the Corregidor Island. It's an island fortress where a national shrine commemorating the battle fought there by US and the Filipino forces against the overwhelming numbers of the Japanese during the World War II. It has become a tourist attraction with tunnels, cannons, and other war structure still well preserved. Cavite famous writer Marshal Ravelo, also known as Mars. Ravelo is known to be the king of Philippine comics. Mars Ravelo was born on October 9, 1916, when America is still occupied the Philippines. A Filipino comic book cartoonist and graphic novelist who created Darna, Jezebel, Lastic Man, and many more. Dr. Leonor Concepcion Mariano. She is the first military woman to become the White House physician to the president. She is the author of the book The White House Doctor, My Patients Were President, a memoir published in 2010 by St. Martin's Press. With a foreword from Bill Clinton, the autobiographical book takes a look at the personal life of the 3 American presidents and the 3 American first ladies she had taken care of while working as a physician. The next province that I will be discussing is Laguna. Its capital is Santa Cruz, and the province is located southeast of Metro Manila and south of the province of Rizal, west of Quezon, north of Batangas, and east of Cavite. Laguna is notable for being the birthplace of Jose Rizal, our national hero. The province acquired its name from a Spanish word lago, which means lake or lagoon. Laguna historical places is Underground Cemetery. It is located in Nagcarlan, built in 1845 by colonial Franciscan missionaries in Laguna province. It was used during the 1896-1898 Philippine Revolution as a secret meeting place of the officials and the members of the Katipunan Secret Independent Society and the Philippine Independence Movement. Laguna famous writer is none other than Dr. Jose Rizal. He is the Philippines' national hero and one of the most revered figures in the Philippine history. He was a multifaceted intellectual and a political activist, best known for his political writings that inspired the Philippine Revolution and ultimately led to his execution by the Spanish colonizer. One of his famous literary works is none other than Noli Me Tangere, Il Filibusterismo, that we all know that have a great impact on the Philippine Revolution. The next province that I will be discussing is Batangas, also known in the Philippine history as the cradle of noble heroes, giving homage not only to the heroes it produced but the statements that came lead to the country. Batangas is also referred to by its Asian name Kumintang. Batangas is also where the Taal volcano, which is one of the decade volcano, is located. Linguistically, Batangueños are also known for their unique affection of often placing the particles or ga, usually as a marker of stress on the sentence, at the end of their spoken sentence or speeches. One of the common word is, ano ga yun? Ano ba yun La ganun. That is example of their Batangueños stresses. Batangas famous writer, Dr. Bienvenido Lumbera. He was a Filipino poet, critic, and dramatist, known for his nationalist writing and for his leading role in the Filipination movement in Philippine literature in 1960s, which resulted in his being one of the many writers and academics jailed during Ferdinand Marcos' martial law regime. He is a national artist of the Philippines and the recipient of the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Journalism, Literature, and Creative Communication. He won numerous literary awards, including the National Book Awards from National Book Foundation and the Carlos Palanca Memorial Awards. You may know him from May Batang Graha sa Gilid ng Playover sa Tandang Sora. The next person is Teodoro Mangiat Calao, a Filipino scholar, illustrator, and historian. While pursuing law, Calao became a writer for El Renacimiento along with Rafael Palma and Fernando Ma Guerrero. Among his important works were La Revolución Filipina 1924 and Reformas en Enseñanza del Derecho in 1907. His book, Aid de Camp to Freedom, an autobiography on Philippine independence, won in the Commonwealth Literary Contest in 1940. The next province that I will be discussing is the province of Rizal. It is bordered by Metro Manila to the west and the province of Bulacan to the north, Quezon to the east, and Laguna province to the south. The province is named after Jose Rizal, one of the main national hero of the Philippines. The province of Rizal is a mountainous province perched on the western slope of the southern portion of the Sierra Madre mountain range. Rizal famous writer that I've searched is Maestro Lucio D. San Pedro. He was a composer and multi-talented musician. He is a Filipino composer and a teacher who was proclaimed a national artist of the Philippines for music in 1991. He is best known for his musical composition sa Ugoy ng Duyan and symphonic poem which is Lahing Kayumanggi. The last province that I will be discussing, and also the most beautiful, is the province of Quezon. The province was named after Manuel L. Quezon, the second president of the Philippines. Quezon is the country's leading producer of coconut products such as coconut oil and copra. The large part of the province is covered in coconut plantation. Other major crops are rice, corn, bananas, and coffee. Fishing is also a large part of the province economy. Quezon famous writer is named Paz Marquez Benitez, a Filipina short story writer, educator, and editor. She wrote a short stories critical of American imperialism. She is most known by her short story Dead Stars in 1925, in which the two main characters are displayed as allegories to the American imperialism in order to portray the slow decay of the Philippine heritage. Her only other known published work is A Night in the Hills in 1925. Some trivias and takeaways. Did you know the large and the most significant lake in the region. It is the biggest freshwater lake in the Philippines, which is called Laguna de Bay. The oldest city in Calabarzon, this city was founded on May 16, 1571, is Cavite City, located in Cavite. There are 8 rays on our flag, right? It represents 8 provinces. And 3 provinces of it is from Calabarzon, which is the Cavite, Batangas, and Laguna. Lastly, it is the largest province in Calabarzon, having 54% of the total area of the region, which is the Quezon province. Here are the resources, and I hope I educated you about the Region 4A Calabarzon. Again, I am Dedel Mariñeba from Business Major in English.